what a finish! Good play there from Aubameyang, back to him and then across goal, and that's a really, really nice finish. Alex, this is for you, mate. Right, dink down the middle. This is how you do it properly. So, best Premier League striker under 100,000 coins. Hey guys, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. As I've said, today we're looking at 3 strikers. Basically, there's not many other options. There's loads of strikers that are around, like, you know, under the 20k mark, which I've already brought a video out on, under 25,000 coins. So now we're kind of moving up a little bit. I wanted to do it under 50k, but some, like Lukaku's a little bit more expensive. And also, I do expect these players to rise a little bit on the full release of the game. So, there's only really 3 viable options, and they're Timo Burner, Aubameyang, and Lukaku. Now, I've used all 3 of these cards multiple times in drafts. I owned Lukaku for a little while. I owned Werner as well. And Aubameyang I've used and played against quite frequently. I've just bought all 3 of the cards back. I've applied the chem styles that I think is best suited each of the cards as well, to give them the best kind of opportunity to like show off in-game. And I kind of can explain to you exactly what I want to do and which card is the best to use under 500k. I'm going to run them in a 2-striker formation and a single striker formation as well, so you can kind of see if they need the extra support around them. I've just put this team together so they all get full chemistry, and it's just a nice, easy slot in at striker. So if we have a little look at Timo Burner, then I will put him in the position, so then, you know, he's on the 10 chemistry as well, and we can see his in-games with the full boost of the chem star. So we go into Timo's in-games, and he's a 3-star skiller with a 4-star weak foot. Now, I just don't think skills are as relevant this year in terms of how much I've played the game and kind of what understanding I have from it. So I don't feel like this is as much of an issue as it would have been last year, only having 3-star skills. Right-footed, high-medium work rates, and he's 5'11". No issues there whatsoever. Now, he's got really good pace on this card, 93 acceleration and 89 sprint speed, which I believe, you know, is definitely fast enough. I mean, you could argue, you know, you whack in like a hunter on this card, but I feel like if you're playing like a number 9 role, like Werner is here, and because finishing is a lot more difficult this year, the keepers are a lot better, you need to have your shooting stats as high as possible, and that's why we've applied this finisher to this card. So he goes up to 96 finishing, 93 attacking positioning, 95 shot power as well. His volleys go up to 94, long shots at 77, which isn't great, so I won't be using like the green time finesse on Werner, I doubt. He also doesn't have the finesse shot trait either. So that's not the way I'll use this card. I'll use this card in the box mainly, rather than shooting from outside it. Penalties are okay at 83. His short passing isn't bad as well. Now, his agility gets boosted to 92, which is great. His balance is at 81. When I've used this card, I haven't noticed a problem with his balance. It is a little bit lower, but we have to remember we're back down to gold cards now, so actually that balance isn't that bad. 87 reactions, 84 ball control. Dribbling gets a massive boost up to 97, which is great, especially like with left stick dribbling not being as OP this year. It's still very usable, and it's just getting used to it and getting to grips with it. So that's really good. Now, I don't like the composure on the card. I'd like this to be in the 80s at least, but I'll show you in game. You know, I'll show you his opportunities where he gets chances and things like that. But again, I haven't really noticed this being an issue. Heading accuracy at 76, stamina at 83 is quite good for a striker as well, and his strength and aggression is not particularly great. Player traits, he's got the speed dribbler, and that is all. So that's it for Timo Burner. The next card we'll have a look at is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Now, I really like this card. He's an absolute pain to play against. Now, he's 4-star, medium-low work rates. I don't think anyone's fully, you know, kind of worked out how much of an impact work rates are going to have this year. And we will have to kind of see as the game cycle goes on. But he's 6'2". Now, big strikers are more usable on this game, which is fantastic. So, you know, he is available to use, and you don't have to worry about the clunkiness because it doesn't fit the meta as much as it did in previous FIFAs. Now, into his stats, I've applied an engine to him because his balance is very, very low on this card, and it is noticeable. But with the engine, it kind of puts it right back up. He gets a little speed boost as well, so he goes to 92 acceleration, 96 sprint speed, which is fantastic. His shooting overall is great. He's got 90 attacking positioning, 89 finishing, 82 shot power, which is really nice. Volleys, penalties at 83 as well, long shots at 78. Passing stats are really quite good. Obviously, he gets the boost from the engine as well, which, you know, boosts up his vision. If you do get him in a position where he wants to cross, it's quite good. And his curve's pretty good as well. Agility is at 82, balance at 77. Not bad at all with the boost. Reactions at 86, ball control 81, dribbling goes up to 89, and that composure stat there at 87. This is what kind of floated me towards Aubameyang more than Timo Burner. I did feel like he was more clinical in-game, and I will kind of show you that when we play a couple of matches with him later on. Heading accuracy at 73, good stamina, very similar. Strength's not bad, but kind of similar to Teemo in that respect. Now, this is where this card makes sense. He's got solid player, finesse shots, so we will be able to take shots from the outside of the area. In terms of his long shots, they're only 78, but the finesse shot trait with the green timing should make give us a very good chance of scoring. Speed dribbler outside the foot shot trait as well, which is nice, and then the chip shot trait too. So Aubameyang looks, on the card, Aubameyang looks better than Werner, personally, and they're both coming in at the same price. Now, fan favourite, I've seen so many people rock this card, is Romelu Lukaku. I packed him early on in the game, used him for a little while, and really enjoyed him. Again, he's the same as Werner, he's 3-star, 4-star. He's left-footed, he's got medium work rates. So, Werner's high-medium, Aubameyang's medium-low, and Lukaku is medium-medium. So I'm going to try and kind of see in the games, you know, if we can see the difference and, you know, what makes the difference in terms of their work rates. Now, Lukaku needs the pace boost because he only has 81 acceleration. So a Hunter is necessary. It was either a Hunter, a Shadow, or a... we're not going to put Shadow on him, or a Catalyst, and I didn't care about the passing, so it was a Hunter. We needed that big pace boost on Lukaku. Now, I'd love to put an engine on him, but his agility and balance is so low, the engine doesn't make a difference, so I might as well boost up his pace and shooting stats. So he goes up to 91 acceleration and 97 sprint speed, 94 attacking positioning, 99 finishing, 94 shot power, 93 volleys, 98 penalties as well, which is very nice. Passing stats are okay, generally. Like, they didn't really need a boost. Agility and balance is awful, but it's not as important as it was last year, and that's mainly because of the left stick dribbling. The defenders kind of stand off, and if you jockey, it's very difficult to left dribble round them. So the agility and balance doesn't seem to matter as much. 91 reactions, which is really good actually. Ball control 77, dribbling 83, which isn't bad, and then composure 87, which is great. Heading accuracy 89, very nice. Jumping's not great, but obviously he's 6'3", so we can deal with that. Stamina's not too bad for a big guy, and strength at 95 is unbelievable. Aggression at 71 as well. He just bullies people off the ball, and that's kind of what's going to work this year, especially early on in the game. Player traits, speed dribbler, power header, and team player as well. So, these are the three strikers we're going to look at in this video, and like I say, they're the best choices in terms of outright strikers for this price range. So, we'll go with Werner first, then Aubameyang and Lukaku. I'm going to record a couple of games of footage, cut it down into the points of, you know, when these guys are on the attack and they're in attacking situations, explain to you, you know, why I like each card, what I don't like about each card, and then compare them all at the end. So let's run into the Timo Werner gameplay. Now, Teemo doesn't have the finesse shot trait, so where I'd like to do a finesse there, I mean, he can still obviously do the finesses, but he just doesn't have the trait, which is just like more of a chance of it not going in. But his dribbling seems brilliant, and then he's hopefully... Great turn again from Werner in that situation. And then hopefully he should, like, I mean, he's got a through ball there to Mora, which has bounced off his foot. I didn't bounce off his foot there, it was a banging through ball. Right, Teemo's found that through ball there to Lucas. And, like, I mean, he's excellent when it comes... He's excellent when it comes to his passing. Teemo again picking it up nicely and then looks out for Lucas Moura with a great touch. We can go back into Werner there, and then he's played that through ball to Allen. Again, brilliant from Werner. I mean, turn the defender there with Teemo. Again, strength was the thing there, but he's won the ball back. And then a nice finish from Moura. Yeah, strength kind of got in the way there. Oh, what a finish! Now that is where his finishing comes in. What a great finish at the near post there. Please let me watch it. That's an absolute banger. Right, I'm going to test Werner's head in here. Or volley. Nice at the near post. Got in front of his man. Exactly what you want. Turn the defender across goal. What a finish. Oh my. That's unbelievable. This card is great, to be honest with you. Really, really nice goal. Rashford has sent Teemo over the top here. If he gets that touch, oh my god, what a touch. Keep going. Left foot, cross goal. Oh, I probably should have drove forward there. That's probably my fault, but a great movement, great run. Obviously, I've triggered his run, but he's still got to make it. Great touch with his chest. Brilliant. All right, Timo Burner's found the gap here in the middle. We're going to go on the back post to Lucas Moura. Pull it back. Volley. Oh, what a finish. Brilliant vision there from Werner, and then obviously a really nice execution as well to get the ball to him. There, near post. Go on, Teemo. How's he not played the advantage there? That's 2 games played with Teemo on the recording there, and another really good performance. If we go and have a look at him there, another 8.1 rating, 1 goal, 1 assist, really nice finish on the goal. He should have had 2 goals, but obviously, you know, that weird penalty decision, which I don't know what happened. Anyway, right, let's run into... I mean, overall, I'll talk about them all at the end, but, you know, Teemo was great to use, brilliant card. We're going to run into 2 games of the Aubameyang now. Right, first look at Aubameyang through the middle. Oh, a bad little strike. Right, Aubameyang in that gap there. First bit of pace, first time shot. Ooh, good save, actually. Oh, I kind of expecting that to go in, really. Right, pick up the ball with Aubameyang here. We're going to drive. Something's gone, like, I don't know if it's a connection error in this game, but, like, it was really good. And then, like, everything just flipped on its head. It's really strange. Right, I've sent Aubameyang in that gap. Bad touch. In that gap again. He's made an inverted run there. I don't know why when he was already on the outside clean. Good ball there to Rashford from Aubameyang. To be honest, there hasn't been much to show in this game. Good play there from Aubameyang. Back to him and then across goal. And that's a really, really nice finish. I mean, it's the first time we've actually got into the game. It's been horrible. Good play from Aubameyang there. He's kind of getting involved in the play a little bit more now. We've got the ball there. Rashford in the middle, maybe. Again, I don't feel like his touch is particularly good. Nowhere near as good as Werner's on the ball. I mean, there's a really good finish for his goal, but other than that, like every time he's got the ball, like Teemo could turn in and out of players and things like that to like help out with the play. What's going on? Help out with the play. However, like it hasn't been like that with Aubameyang. Right, we've got Aubameyang just clean through straight away. Oh, I hate that animation, the way it does that. That's not the game. That's the game. Like the animation where the players are like on the overlap. Good win back there from Aubameyang, and now he is going to kind of be in behind the defenders here. If he brings that player towards me, I need Aubameyang to be somewhere there. He's not where I wanted him to be, and it ended up at Pogba's feet. I was trying to get it to Aubameyang. Positioning not great in this situation. Right, Aubameyang's clean through here, and he's beaten the offside trap. Right, come on. Keeps off his line, and that is a banging finish. That is what this card can do. Excellent play. Okay, second game over with Aubameyang. Obviously, he scored the goal for the through ball. His passing isn't great, let's be realistic. Scored the through ball, really good assist as well. Done a fantastic job. Picked up the win for us, to be fair. I mean, 7.8 rating. His pass accuracy must have been awful. 70%. Not really what I'd want. Nice goal. He didn't actually get the assist, but he kind of was involved in the play, so that was great. Right, let's run on to Romelu Lukaku. Right, Lukaku's free there. What a run, by the way. And he's bodied him. Oh, I should have green timed that. The direction of that run was impeccable. Oh, what a nice way to start. Oh, he uses his feet here. Through ball to Rashford. I mean, he's going to be great at like kind of receiving the ball. Found that gap though. Oh, I tell you what. He's going to be great at receiving the ball and holding the ball up because he's just a tank, isn't he? All right, Lukaku, nice ball into Rashford on the overlap. Brilliant. And then he's not. Moura and Lukaku's in the gap. Gonna turn him. Across. Oh, I've red timed it. Oh my god. My bad. I'll tell you what, we'll put Lukaku on that run again. You know what? When he gets the ball from these through balls, his like touch is better than I think nearly everybody I've used from that situation. He holds up the ball so well. Especially if you're playing a formation that you have like wingers playing across, like the 4-3-2-1, which seems to be really good. Like this Lukaku card is going to be an absolute asset in that sort of formation. Lukaku on the last man. Near post. Ooh. Got him clean through again. Go on, Lukaku. Right, this time he's not. Ref, that's disgusting. Right, Lukaku. Alex, this is for you, mate. Right, dink down the middle. This is how you do it properly. Two. Takes a lovely 1-2 with more, and that is just such a clinical pass. Found him on the edge as well. Weaving in and out. Right, Lukaku's in that gap. It wasn't a very good through ball there from Alphonso Davies, but again, he's in a great position. He's in that gap there, look at that. Then he's just waited, and then got the ball to Rashford, who can break. Lukaku's feet, near post. Oh, he's at the post. Near post, hit the post. Got the ball. You got to joke. Right, Lukaku here. Into Rashford. We're going to wait for his run and play him on the overlap. First time across goal. I feel like Lukaku's got the best hold-up play. But Werner's finishing's better. Alright, second last game over with Lukaku. Very good opponent, and it was really difficult, to be honest with you. First half we were better. Second half he played press after possession us, and it was really mudless, to be honest with you. He's much better in the second half. Didn't allow me to get the ball to Lukaku as much, and it was more difficult. Right, let's run into the final analysis. Okay, so all of those games are over now then, and if we go into, what I've done is, the reason I kind of wanted to buy these fresh as well, so we could have a little look at statistics across 2 games. I know we've come up against 6 completely different opponents and of different levels, etc, etc, but it kind of gives you an overview. So Werner, 2 games, 2 goals, 1 assist. Aubameyang came in with 2 goals, 2 assists in, not assists, 2 goals, 2 games. And Lukaku with a singular goal in 2 games. Now, Aubameyang I thought was the weakest out of the 3. And that was, they're all very different. Timo Burner's passing and probably finishing to a degree is the best. Which is quite ironic considering he's got the lowest composure, I think, out of the 3. Aubameyang is the kind of striker that if you want to play him off the last man, you use his pace and his finishing is really good as well. But if you're the sort of person that likes to use your striker to bring your wingers into the game, he's not going to be your sort of player. However, if you do like to play kind of a route one way of football, Aubameyang's going to be your guy. For me personally, I don't like that style of play, so I would take him as the worst one out of the 3. Timo Burner has the best passing and the best finishing. However, as an overall game, I thought Lukaku was incredible. The way that he receives the ball, his dribbling's good. He's got excellent shot power. Okay, he didn't kind of, score as many goals as I'd like in the 2 games, but the 2 opponents we played with Lukaku were very, very good. His distribution is very good as well. So he receives the ball and then he brings in other players into the game, like your Rashford and your Moura in this situation. And they really complemented them. For me, personally, Lukaku, I think, is the best striker under 100k. You could argue all 3. Timo Werner was really, really good as well. I enjoyed using him. But I'd say in terms of the most consistent over a long period of time would be Lukaku. So that would be my final say, is Lukaku is the best, but they're all actually really good in their own way. Right, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel if you are new, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.